We knew he was one of the best catchers in the game coming into the season, and how hard it is to grind behind the dish, to game plan with a pitching staff like he has, to frame. He's one of the best defenders in the game, but to carry an offense as well. I mean, he's top 3 MVP
and
vote-getters
and
right
one of
now.
the toughest places to hit too. But it fires me up though, because what he does, he impacts it on both sides of the ball, defensively, offensively. He leads the offensive charge for this team, but also, like you said, it's all about, for him, the pitching staff and what those guys. He cares about those guys. He's invested in their careers. I think that's what makes him such a good leader for this team. He loves the city. He's one of those guys that he's like, basically threw himself all into it.
Seattle.
The extension, $100 million extension, $106 million extension. I mean, that's telling you, the fans in Seattle, like, I'm staying. I don't need the $200-300 million. This is where I want to be. And the other thing is, he backs it up. He posts up every single day. He's played every game.
Let's go. Get into it, Devin. This is board heavy. Eric Nays, researcher to the stars, came to me with a 17-page manifesto that I read pillar to post on the plane.
No chance.
I did. I locked it in. We're going to get after it board-wise. And the first thing, pause this for me. When his mother was interviewed in the stands and said,
He hates it.
Seattle, you got a good one. Take care of my boy.
Oh, look at that.
That one hit the heartstrings. You know what, Mom? We'll take care of him as long as he does this. Yes. Okay? 23 bombs. 45 RBIs. He's third in slugging. He's third in weighted runs created plus. He's second to Aaron Judge in Fangraphs WAR. Barrel percentage, he's second. He's pretty much gotten off to the perfect start.
Yeah, and he's made some adjustments over the course of the last few years, because he's always been that guy. Homers, can swing and miss a little bit, low batting average and good defense. But what he's been able to do now, he is putting up. He's going to put up one of the greatest seasons for a catcher in the history of the game.
Lauren doesn't like the on-pace boards.
Well, because it just never.
I know, but when you have a chance to trump Sal Perez by like even 16, look at the weighted runs created plus and Buster.
Even if he comes down a little bit, gets a little tired towards the end, which you'd expect if you're playing every game, he still has a chance to hit more homers than Sal did in 21, which is nuts.
This is awesome. All right, let's get into a few ABs from him. And there are going to be a lot of homers in this rip. I'm going to take you back, bottom of the first. Alex talked about this. Bottom of the first, he gets an 0-0 curveball from Chris Paddock. He comes back up in the bottom of the seventh. He gets the same pitch in an 0-0 count. It's almost like the student becomes the teacher, right?
Exactly.
He knew what he was going to throw. So pause this. I want to set up a Bailey Ober at bat the other day. He's just doing everything right. Did you feel like you could walk the dance with the pitcher on how he was going to attack you because of the amount of time you put into game planning?
Sometimes, because I think you really understand what the pitcher's trying to do, what he's trying to accomplish. But I think a lot of it, too, has to do with confidence, too. When you go up there swinging as good of a stick that he's swinging, you're confident in your decisions as far as what you think that guy's trying to get you out with, so then you can kind of combat that.
Yeah.
Now, if you go up there, if you had a couple of a couple of games, you may second guess yourself, but the fact that he's as hot as he is, as confident in his swing as he is trusting himself fully in his approach right now. And this at bat was a great example of it, too.
So he went cutter in, he missed. Run it. Goes cutter in again. Oh, two-seamer away.
He was ready for that.
He was ready for that pitch in again. Now,
show me changeup right here. After that pitch right there, what do you think is coming?
He's
all over the heater there.
He was set up in the right-handed batter's box on that 2-1 pitch. I just wanted to go side angle because this pitch is Mariners high. This is chest high. And for him to get on top of this ball with the perfect swing and drive it out, he's just doing so many things right. So pause this real quick. Bring up the next two boards. OPS splits by handedness, and this you were talking about this back in edit. He's really versus right-handed pitching, he's always had the damage, but it seems like his right-handed swing he's putting a lot of time in.
I mean, look at the difference there over the last few years, and he's talked about it too. When he first came up, he was facing mostly right-handed pitching because he had the ability left-handed to go deep like he did. And, right-handed was still a work in progress, so they wouldn't play him really all that often against left-handed pitching. He took it upon himself. He didn't like that. He wanted to play every single day and wanted to make sure that his name was in there when there was a left-handed pitcher. So he made adjustments over the course of the last few years
Give it to me, Dan.
to make sure that, he can, provide the same type of damage from the right side as he does from the left side, which is nuts. And this is even crazier right
Look
here.
at these names. Judge, Ohtani, Freddie Freeman. Wow. Players with a 550-plus slug on both pitch types. So you really can't. I mean, we've chronicled Freddie multiple times. Doesn't matter, lefty, righty, starter, reliever, fastball, curveball, he hammers everything. But to think Cal Raleigh's on this board.
This is where it gets you to the elite level of hitter, because usually any hitter in the big leagues can handle one or the other. Usually.
Yeah.
And that's what you're hunting most of the time. You try to adjust here and there to the one you can't on occasion. But when you're able to take both non-fastballs and fastballs and do damage to where when you're going up there, that pitcher and catcher have no idea how to get you out, no idea where to get you where to go, and they can't make a mistake. Small margin for error, that puts you to an elite level.
And from the right-handed side, we just talked about this. He's really taken his game to the next level. I mean, on the dish, turn and burn. We're going to get into it a little bit later in this tape.
Look at that.
He is not looking to shoot the ball the other way. He has gotten all over the plate, closed his stance down. So pause. So take a look at 2023. A little further off the plate, front foot open. Look at the decision he's made to get all over the dish, almost make middle in, and middle away, middle.
Well, I mean,
where he can get out and around and hook these balls.
It's like he's basically taken okay, what I do really well from the left side, hey, I got pull power there. I can do that from the right side.
Yeah.
Close it up, get a little closer, looking to pull a little bit. Also got rid of that toe tap he has, a little bit earlier, which I think has allowed him to stay back a lot better as opposed to drift. We can see it here too. You were talking about an edit as far
Look
as
at the belt buckle.
the belt buckle.
I'm telling
I like
you,
that.
it's a thing to kind of preset that hip just a little bit. It doesn't let you get off your backside. You're just seeing so many guys lean into that back hip.
Can we go back to that though real quick? Yeah. And it's slight on the toe tap as we move forward. Over here,
More athletic too.
More
He's
athletic,
not as wide.
but he's on that backside. Here he's kind of drifting a little bit, speeding the ball up a little bit. Here he's behind everything.
I always tell, I coach the kids, I always tell, cut yourself in half and play with the backside of your body. You want to play with the backside of your body. Once you get here, now you're dead.
You're done, you're over.
You're going to have to redirect everything. And there's nothing going forward. Same thing. He's gotten on the dish. He's close to the dish there, but his front foot's wide open. I mean, where are you going if you're barely over? I mean, that ball's like middle in, and he is just getting on top of this thing. Gotten more athletic in his stance. Oof. Looks fantastic.
The way he pulls the ball kind of reminds me of Jose Ramirez a little bit. On the dish to where
Catch it out front.
Yeah, catch it out front. Sometimes like we just saw in the previous video, the catcher looks like he's behind him trying to get the ball inside because there's nowhere to go there. For a pitcher, people don't understand when you see a guy on the plate, that gives pitchers fits. A little bit of anxiety too. When you see a guy on the plate and you're trying to go in on him, there's not you don't have any room there. There's not a lot of room there. So visually, it's tough to be able to execute when you're trying to go inside on a guy like that.
Here's the batting stance metrics as a right-handed hitter. He's gotten closer to the plate, closed his stance up a little bit, just getting a little bit more athletic, and he's not as open. Same thing from the left-hand side. Closer to the dish, and you look down here, tied for 16th closest hitter and tied for 12th most close stance. So, I mean, he has made it a concerted effort to get all over the plate and almost dare you to leave him something out over. And I love these little diagrams that
gives you a good visual right there.
Eric Nays, after the Knicks lost, I mean, we can do anything now. He was Timothy Chalamet for a little bit there. We lost him, but now he obviously went down a wormhole.
I'd like to be Timothy Chalamet.
All right, give me the video. We'll get back into it. Two more things. And like we said, he's all over the plate. He's hit one or two balls to dead center.
I love that.
I mean, right there, run that back. I mean, this isn't a terrible pitch from Eovaldi. He's trying to go down and away with this pitch, this split. And he kind of walks the dog and he gets around it and just hooks it down the line with his lower half. These are tanks. It's Aaron Cheapy. Sorry, Jack. We love you. So pause this real quick. I know we got a couple more boards. Look at the batted ball profile. Just pull in the air. Just look. Ground ball rate, he's last. He does not hit a ball on the ground. Boom. Pull air, 40.3% of the time, he's first. So he doesn't hit a ball on the ground, he's pulling everything in the air. So he is, I'm going to catch, I'm going to throw, I'm going to frame, and I am going to lean on something and try and go deep.
Look,
Highest slug on pulled batted balls. It's working for him.
The other big thing, too, though, like what you've seen as far as adjustments in his approach, he ain't chasing as much either.
Yes.
That's the other thing, too, that he's giving himself more opportunities, because he's not going outside the zone, not swinging as much. His walk rate has jumped up a bit because of that. He's just getting, he's just becoming much more smarter hitter.
Yeah, it doesn't
overall
look
as well.
like he's just like throwing his front shoulder. I mean, he's staying through those balls. Those last three right there, they're all ambush 0-0 counts. Highest slug on first pitches this season. It's Aaron. I mean, it's crazy. It's really a lot of boards that we looked at with Nays. It's Aaron Judge and Cal Raleigh.
Well, I mean, if it wasn't for the year that Aaron's having, I mean,
He's a front runner for the MVP.
I mean, he is now, but I mean, does he overtake Judge if he stays on that pace?
Don't you dare.
I don't think so either. But
Sorry, Cal.
The fact that
I love you.
but the fact that a catcher is doing that,
I know.
and he's doing it behind the plate with elite defense as well. I mean, he's rarefied air right now.